And as for Aaron Rodgers, Rich, they fully expect him to be their starting quarterback. They firmly believe he will, when the season opens, they firmly believe that he will sign with them. They're not stupid. That's what they believe. Now we know what he said about a week or so ago, and he's talking about some personal issues or at least family issues with friends. But their plan is, or their thought process is, he will be with them at some point. That's why they're willing to wait, and they believe he'll be their starting quarterback in September.
Huh? When? Give me an idea. What do you think?
When he'll come?
Yeah.
Every time I ask the people who know that question, Rich, they don't seem to give me a specific answer, which, knowing Aaron Rodgers, that's not surprising. But what they have told me, and has been the case all along, he told them he's going to take his time with his decision. And he was certainly prophetic with that, because he has taken about 5 weeks now. So, but every time I check, what's new, anything new in terms of when he might agree, they don't seem to say. So they're willing to wait. They're past the draft. I don't think they're worried about OTAs or anything like that.
Right.
But at some point in time, I think Aaron Rodgers needs to come and get indoctrinated to the locker room and his teammates, if nothing else.
Well, if that's not, I wouldn't be a concern for me either. But the concern for me would be if he does not come, right? That there is not, it's not 100% locked until there's a name on a piece of paper, right? And even then, who the heck knows? But you need him. It's that simple, because Mason Rudolph, we've been there, we've seen that movie. And then Will Howard, with all due respect to how great he played in those, in that 1 year for Ohio State, and obviously the most important games, he was terrific. I mean, unless their plan to get their next quarterback, their franchise quarterback in 2026, is to ensure themselves of having a top 10 pick, which I don't think is their plan. They need Aaron Rodgers, and they need him to show up. And if not, they need to get on Kirk Cousins or check on Derek Carr's shoulder or that sort of thing, right? Because the last thing they're going to do is hop on whoever doesn't make it out of Cleveland's 4 quarterback room, certainly if one of them is a former hostage. Right, Gerry?
Well, they're not going to hop on that former hostage, I will tell you that. But they did not draft Will Howard to be their number 2 quarterback. And yes, Rich, if Aaron Rodgers does not decide to come, then they're going to go with Mason Rudolph, but they're still will sign a veteran quarterback, because they believe in having 2 quarterbacks with starting NFL experience. And now who that is, what those options are, well, the options are limited. And that's one of the problems here, Rich, with waiting for Aaron Rodgers, is other potential backups, veteran backups, have signed with other teams, including the guy in Cleveland, Joe Flacco. So that was the one drawback to this whole process of waiting for Aaron Rodgers, is you've missed out on getting some other potential backups that aren't going to cost you a whole lot. Not that they're going to go out and pay a lot of money for Kirk Cousins, because they're just not. But that certainly is a possibility. And but they continue to say that they are comfortable with Mason Rudolph as their starting quarterback. But then we've heard we've heard that song before about how comfortable they are with Mason Rudolph, and they do like him. He's a terrific backup, but I don't know that they want to begin the season with Mason Rudolph as their starter, figuring they're going to go 17 games and maybe longer with Mason Rudolph.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.